All right, so today my goal is to pull the drive shaft out and assess that double joint. I gotta kind of replace that. It's kind of jacked up. And I also need to figure out the brakes. So the brakes have never been great on this thing, but the more I try to bleed them, it just doesn't help anything. So it could need a master, it could need a proportioning valve. I got no clue. So I'm gonna start by pulling the drive shaft out, kind of assessing that situation. All right, I got the drive shaft out on the healing bench. I went ahead and pulled the slip side off, cleaned it up a little bit. I'm gonna throw this over here for safekeeping. But until then, what we have to do is get the U-joints out of here and kind of see what we're dealing with. I kind of marked it just so we don't, lose orientation of where this stuff was, because pretty sure I've got a couple different size U-joints in here. So, because remember, we're going from Jeep to Ford, somewhere in between here and there. So let's figure that out. Okay, so after brief inspection, this thing is kerfuffled. This isn't round anymore. So you can see that it's oval shaped. So is this one on this side, oval shaped. So those joints are never gonna come out. So I'm gonna have to have someone cut this off and just replace this whole deal. Basically, what was happening is you can kind of see in there the ball and socket has detached, has unattached itself. And it's just kind of hanging around, as well as I think it was this U-joint. No, this one. This joint right there, you can see it's kind of starting to separate and, wibble wobble. So, anyways, let's go into the Driveline shop, and I'm gonna get a new joint here, and we'll throw it back in. As far as the brakes go, we can start on the brakes now. All right, let's pick up our drive shaft. He said he'd bring it home and leave it out for me. Looks good. Ready to go. Heck yeah. All right, got the drive shaft back. This is the one I put on. It looks good. This is the one they put on, so they cut this off. This is a new part. That's a new part. This is the old part. They just assembled it together with my old part. But yeah, new part welded on. Looks really good. They balanced and straightened it, and this thing is good to go. So I went ahead and cleaned up the mounting yokes. I'm not sure if you can see it in there. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Cleaned up. So clean that up. Cleaned up on this side. About to throw it in there. All right, this will work for all XJs because I still have the stock yoke up here. But you get your 7/16, and I've got another wrench on the end of my ratchet, and this works fantastically. So this is a really pain to get at, but this makes it a little bit easier. So this is your setup right here. So I'm getting my caster set with my digital angle finder. See back there? Reading 0.2. So I'm just turning my third link, and I want to see 1. That's what I want to see. I want to see 1 degree, just so that I know that my pinion angle is pointed up. And that's about 1.2 right there. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but that's what we're going for. I know this bushing right there, this one moves a lot, so it's not always gonna be 1 degree, but that's what we've got. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this down. Got the drive shaft in, and it looks good. I'm about to go and flex it out and see if I need to add limit straps, because like I said, that axle or the drive shaft was a little chewed up. Okay, so I'm testing full droop, and I am checking the drive shaft angles, and I feel like it's hitting, because when I go this way, it stops. When I come back this way, it stops again. So I definitely feel like there's some interference up there. So that's why I'm measuring for limit straps. All right, so I just flexed her out and I determined I'm gonna run either a strap or a chain from the body down to the axle, which will be 26 inches from point to point. And that'll limit my suspension enough to where I won't have drive shaft interference. So that's what I'm gonna do. This video might get kind of long and complicated, so I might end it off there and then make another video of the straps. So in that case, thanks for watching, keep wrenching, keep it wide open. We'll see you in the next one.